Every morning, before your feet touch the floor, a battle begins. It is the battle between your will and God's will. Who will lead today? Jesus gave us the pattern. In the Garden of Gethsemane, facing the cross, he prayed, "Not my will, but yours be done." This was not resignation. This was not defeat. This was the most powerful act of trust in human history. Surrender is not weakness, it is alignment. Every day you wake up carrying plans, worries, ambitions, and fears. Surrender is the act of placing all of it into open hands before God. Paul described this in Romans chapter 12. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. This is your spiritual act of worship. A living sacrifice is different from a dead one. A dead sacrifice stays on the altar. A living sacrifice keeps crawling off. Every day, you must choose again. This is why surrender must be daily. It is not a one-time decision. It is a practice. A discipline. An ongoing act of trust. When you surrender your plan for the day, you make room for God's interruptions. And His interruptions often become His appointments. When you surrender your reputation, you become free to obey God without calculating what others will think of you. When you surrender your fears, you discover that His peace is not the absence of trouble. It is the presence of a person who holds all things together. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving over. You are not walking away from your life, you are handing the reins to the one who knows the way better than you ever will. Jesus said, "Whoever loses his life for my sake will find it." The paradox of the kingdom is that surrender is the doorway to abundance. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, pause. Open your hands. And say, "Not my will, but yours be done." Watch what happens. This is divine land where heaven lives within you. Remember, the kingdom of God is in your heart.